Alright, here we are. So, when we last left off, the group ventured into the doctor's secret little hideout beneath this little fort base outpost. They also discovered experimentations and individuals that were left over, such as the natives. What they also discovered was that there was a teleportation circle as well as gates that kind of would allow them to teleport to locations where these were, and I believe it was the Temple of Daggers and the Temple of Secrets. And it was thanks to I think it was Ortis. He tried to make a connection to the Temple of Daggers, and he saw a Colosseum, and he also had a brief conversation with Jormungandr. So that happened, and you saw that Ortis's tattoo shrunk back a bit, was not consuming his entire arm now. The group managed to contact the Citadel, and they are setting up people here now, so that this will be a waypoint for you guys to teleport if you ever need it. So it is up to the group on what they want to do now. They could return back to Kiron, or they could venture more into the sorry, the I can't remember the name of the zone. Basically, the no man's land of sorts, because you have another location to investigate, Mother of Demon Monuments as well, which is supposedly near that location, as well as another supposed hideout. So entirely it is up to the group on what they want to do. So I let you guys make your own decisions.
I guess we could teleport back to the Citadel with the doctor and make sure he's cured. Or we can just head back there and with the airship. With the airship, how long will it take for us to get back?
Since people are coming in from the Citadel, you could ask if they could send over an experienced crew. With an experienced crew and more help, you could probably get there. If the weather is good, you probably might get back there in like 3 days at best if the weather is good.
I think that works. We get to drag along a cool ass ship. We can get it upgraded when we get back.
Yeah, that is true. They do have airship travel there. It is few, but you can get some armaments and stock up on food with your airship if you so wish. You can even register your ship under your ownership as well and name it.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. So use the teleporter to notify to bring back a crew over here, and then fly the ship back to the Citadel. It's the general plan.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay. So you relay the message, and you see some swashbuckling characters step up from the secret entrance of this base, and you see they have some provisions as well in case that you don't have any. They have ammo and materials as well. You see them with, I think I did talk about muskets, that there were muskets, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so, because there was someone, one of the individuals of the Baron or so, he was a firearm person, and there were firearms that he used, but they were like muskets and flintlock pistols. So yeah.
Mhm.
So you do see that there are some muskets and flintlock weapons. There are few, but they are there. And they load up onto the ship. You see some crew doing like some inspections on the ship to see if they need to repair it before they, launch up into the sky. But they kind of like give you a rough estimate of like any repairs or like damages that need to be repaired. But they say like it will be covered, so you don't need to worry about that. But if you want to purchase anything for the ship, as in like improved weapons and whatnot, you would need to discuss that with the dock master.
Okay. I guess I'll ask him to just help us fly back for it first, at least.
Okay.
How damaged is the ship right now?
You took some hits to the sail and some to the hull, but it's easily patchworked.
Mhm.
Like it ain't gonna be how should we say, an issue.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just setting up the ship map that I'm gonna be using. Okay. Trying to find some tokens now. Sorry, just okay, not much. Okay. How about heroes and villains? I said that would do nicely. Okay. I will be moving you guys to the ship map. Okay. Ooh, forgot to get rid of this guy. Okay. So you're old air, And you see your crew. I'll add more people. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about good boatload of sorts. And I will just hide those, but they are there. You see that there is a gentleman there who is the most experienced sailor. Is that how you spell it? Okay, and
I guess.
Okay, do you see the token?
Yeah.
Do you see the name?
Yeah. Yes,
Yes.
but very small.
Gerald Gunner Turner.
Okay.
He is the most experienced of the crew that just came on board from the Citadel place, and he will be helping with the crew. So think of him as the quartermaster.
Mhm.
He's not even a half master. What a dork.
But he is a dwarf, actually a mountain dwarf, and you see he has a warhammer, and you see that he is like barking out orders, saying, "Tie up those knots, get the sails prepped, lock down any hatches that have been opened." And they say, "We're ready to set sail, Captain, whenever you order it." As they kind of like, as he kind of like turns to the group and like, "Who be the captain of this fine vessel?"
I guess that'd be me. I'm the only one that knows how to drive it.
Fair enough. Well, ship is ready. Whenever you wish for, Captain.
Sorry, just have to take out the trash real quick.
Hey.
It was self-defense. She was coming at me.
Mm-hmm. And I
Yes,
had to
as we're traveling, would you mind teaching me a little more advanced techniques on driving this vessel?
Certainly, Captain. Anything you need, I am here.
Out of character, where is the doctor being held? Like, where's the brig, I guess?
He's in a capture. Oh, he's in a capture spear.
Yeah, he's in the capture sphere. You guys Pokemon'd him.
He's in the Pokeball.
Yeah, I forgot we Pokemon Go'd him.
Yeah. But so I will say this: go to wherever you want to go on the ship.
Probably wherever the Pokeball is, because
Um,
he doesn't want to give the doctor even like a microsecond of a chance to escape.
who is holding the capture ball with the doctor?
Adrian.
Right.
Then Adrian, you have company for the rest of the trip.
Okay.
So I know Adrian is going to be piloting the ship. I know Fact is going to be there. So the question is, where is Nail, Otis, and Layla going to be?
I guess they're just gonna be right there for right now.
Okay. So you guys are going to be. So you are going to be on the top deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Nail, what do you think of this little trip we had so far?
So they kind of like you see Gerald shout, "Lay anchor and raise the masts," and the ship begins to lurch as it begins to fly. And he says, "You want to now turn to 90 degrees with the wheel slowly now. It is a rusty old bird at best."
Mhm. Yeah, Adrian just does as he says.
I am trying to find. Hmm. So you are now sailing in the air. You have someone up in the crow's nest. You have people tending to the sails. You have people now tending to some of the guns, doing maintenance on them. Basically, the crew is where they need to be if you ever need to shoot any of the guns.
Okay.
So, there is light wind. It is normal temperature. However, there is light precipitation, so there is some light rain happening. But nothing too drastic on the first day of your voyage.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, Layla, Sophia, what do you think of this little trip of ours? This miniature adventure?
Sophia would say, "At least we managed to get one of these so-called maniacs that this cult or so has been worshipping our supposed family member, which is a bit weird in itself. So I guess I'm kind of happy helping rectify some wrongs here."
Not enough, clearly, he screams.
Sophia kind of like just looks at you and like, "What do you want me to do?"
Jump!
"Fine!" Sophia freaking jumps off, and as she does that, she kind of like creates an echo and like she like teleports back. "Happy?"
Do it again.
Do a flip.
Do it blindfolded without magic.
Do a
With an
barrel roll.
anvil. And dynamite.
Anyway, like Sophia is just like scoffs and like she's gonna go below deck to where the captain quarters is, and she's gonna go there.
Victory.
Horace goes on. Horace whispers to Nail. Just remind me to make sure that Seiji and Feck don't meet each other. Otherwise they might plot Sophia's downfall.
My passive 24 perception here's a mental note for later.
Oh boy. So this is happening. So who's doing what on the ship during the travel?
I guess we're just lifting heavy stuff.
Helping out the crew?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are helping out the crew, lift some stuff, do some maintenance, basically learning a little bit about the ship. If you keep doing this, then I would say you would get the quartermaster role.
Okay.
If that is what you want, or no.
He's just helping out.
Yeah. I'm just putting more stuff in, but yeah. So that goes on. So you're doing that. Nail, what are you doing?
Nothing really, probably. Mending whatever part of the ship I can. Because I know the spell mend.
Okay. Makes sense. So you're doing some mending repairs on the ship. Sorry. My nose. So that's going on. Otis is helping out the crew. So what is Layla doing?
She. Nothing particular.
Okay. And we know Fact is what's the word? Fact is doing
Stalking the Pokeball.
yeah.
Even if the doctor's like fucking pinky toe pokes out, he's slicing that shit open.
Right. So basically you're keeping an eye on Adrian / capture ball. Got it. And Adrian, you're just sailing the ship. Okay. So you guys sail the ship. You get like near the mountain pass a bit. And he says to Gerald says to Adrian, says, now you want to ease up on the winds a bit, because in between these mountains they get a bit of a wind shear of violent torrents of wind. And I need you, Adrian, give me a D20 plus your proficiency in your sailing.
Okay, let's see. It's just +4, so just roll a d20, add 4. 13.
Okay. There's a bit of some wind shear as it kind of like lurches the ship a bit, so everybody feels it like hitting rough waves in the winds. kind of happens, but you manage to still retain some control with Gerald's help, and he just manages the point where you should avoid and what you should go for. But using that knowledge now, you can like increase your wind speed of the ship, so you're moving a bit faster now.
Okay.
The crystals that are emanating the levitation for the ship are basically functioning by one of the mages that are currently hello?
Mhm.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That was weird. Um but nothing exactly happens much.
It's because of my guiding light.
Yeah. Sure.
Invading his personal space gives him advantage.
Yeah. Okay. So I had a little thing that was going on, which was weird on my side. Okay. But nothing much happens. Give how about one of you roll me a 1d100 for me? 87. Okay, I do not.
No, no, it's 74. Or just got it first. Fuck!
Okay. Everybody relax.
I'm totally fucking calm!
So with a 74. Okay. Give me another 1d100.
We can just use Vex.
Vex?
Thank you.
Okay, we're using Vex. Got it. Okay. 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 Sorry. Again, my nose is acting up a bit. Okay. Okay. What you see from one of the spyglass people up in the nests, they say, "All hands! Incoming! Seems to be a swarm of Puritans!"
Heretics?
Did you say Heritans or heretics?
Puritans.
Just making sure.
It is in, it's in game art what these things are.
Is it weird that I find them kind of majestic?
It is not. And as soon as that is heard, Gerald says, "All hands for combat! Ballista team, see if you can take some out! General quarters for all non-combatants!"
I guess Oris grabs his bow.
How many days in is this? Like what we have gotten our long rest in before this?
Yeah, I would say you guys got your long rest in before, you did your thing, because it would have taken some time.
Okay, just making sure. Because I was gonna do something, and now I can! I'm still not leaving Adrian's side, by the way.
No, I understood.
Yeah, we're best friends! Like, fucking lock us up in handcuffs.
But the crew takes some defensive formations and whatnot. So you have a ballista team that's currently just like going to be shooting down some of these things. So in the homebrew, there's the sloop of war, and you have the ballista. So these things are currently about 60, maybe 80 yards feet from you. And it's a swarm, and there's at least 23 of these things that are coming forward. So whoever wants to roll for the ballista, you could totally do that. Because they would need to, I said they were like 80 or so feet, so 3 turns of dashes, they will be within range of your ship. So you have 3 turns of ballista to see if you could try to take some out.
How far away are they?
I said they were about 80 or so feet, and I said that it would take at least 3 dashes. For the range for the ballista, it's 120 feet, so you're easily within range for the ballista.
They're like bundled together, right?
They are swarms, yes. I would say
Okay.
if you roll good on your attacks, and you roll good on the damage, I would say you might cut down at least, like, maybe 3 of them. For each shot.
I was gonna do something else. I will unfortunately...
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at Adrian's like, don't fucking move. Which obviously you can't ignore me. Just... Wait, they're coming from the front, right?
Yes, the front. Which the ballista has the best, because it says they're incoming.
Okay, then I'm gonna use the logic of... We have 3 turns before they get here.
Yes, 3 turns
So-
because they are dashing. They're...
Okay.
No, hang on, wait. Nope. I forgot, I was not looking at their fly speed, I was looking at their walk speed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they're birds. How are they doing? How are they so slow?
Yeah, so no, I would say they're like 100 feet. And 2 turns because they're gonna be dashing, and then next turn they'll be right above you, at you. So 2 turns.
Okay, so then during that 2-turn period, I'm gonna dash all here, and then I'm gonna use my action to cast Cloud Kill,
Ooh.
which has a range of 120 feet. And I assume since they've dashed, they've taken a turn to dash, I assume they're within 120 feet of me.
Yes, just give me just a minute. Because these things are medium-sized monstrosities, so...
Enjoy napalm, bitches!
Okay, so you said, Okay, so this is something like this. So this spell effect here will be your Cloud Kill.
Yep, and...
So you just need to, adjust...
Right here.
Yeah, you just need to adjust the radius.
It's a 20-foot radius. Oh, no, it's already set to 20 foot, so...
Sphere.
Oh, sphere.
Yeah.
I thought it was... Well, it says radius sphere. Okay, so then give me a...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, I will try. I've never actually done this with a token, so...
Alright.
Oh, never mind, I found it.
Yep.
Alright, 20 feet. There we go.
Okay.
So, right there. That gets all of them.
Well, I was putting them there, but like I said, but the range is 120 feet. Okay, so you're putting it right in front of them?
Yeah, like as they fly into it, they're gonna like...
Okay. So they fly into it. So this they must make Constitution saving throws. Okay.
Or take 5d8.
Which is...
take half.
Yeah. Just give me a minute. So I said that they were 23, so 23 20s. Okay. Let's see. And this is a con, right?
Yes.
And they need to succeed a...
DC 19.
DC 19. Got it. Okay, so 1. That fails. That succeeds. That succeeds. That succeeds. That succeeds. That succeeds. Okay, only 5 succeed. The rest, all take that damage.
Alright, so... Well, the ones who fail take half. So,
you mean
either way.
You mean the ones who succeed take half?
Yeah, my bad.
It's fine, it's fine. Now, Adrian, Synaptic Static.
Yeah.
Is this an area of effect spell?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Here's your area of effect spell.
20-foot sphere. And they all have to make intelligence saving throws.
Okay, and you're doing this in unison to Beck Sing, and it's going to be right in the same orientation?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. Okay, and they need to succeed on an intelligence save?
Yes.
And if their intelligence score...
is 2 or lower, they can't be affected by the spell.
Okay. Okay, not very intelligent, I will say this. That fails. Okay, only one succeeds, and it was with a natural 20, so the rest all failed. So that's
28 psychic damage.
28 and 24. Okay, I would say this. You managed to cut a good portion of these creatures down in half. You see they're like coughing and hanging, and then like they get hit with a psychic attack and like and they start falling. But they
We'll
have
just-
but they have definitely cleared the your gas area of effects attacks.
Good. My turn.
But I would say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I say you killed a good amount of them. I think there's like I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Maybe 8 left? Damn, okay. Yeah, there's 8 left. Yo. Okay.
Yes, I cast Fireball.
You're gonna roast these these
Yes.
birds.
The answer is yes.
Dinner!
Okay.
DC 16.
DC 16 dexterity. Okay. Okay, only 3 succeed.
And those 3 are taking half, the rest are taking the full 34 damage.
Well, it doesn't kind of matter because you absolutely just roast them as they plummet down below to be food for something else.
This is gonna be a really intense battle. Oh, they're all dead already.
Too bad. No, but yeah, good job. I mean, that's for the first day.
Yes, now there's raining fried chicken everywhere.
That is 120 feet, off your port starboard stern port. No.
And I'll end concentration on cloud kill, so it goes away. I won't delete it just in case we have to kill more birds, but you know.
Okay, I'm trying to remember ship terminology. There's starboard, port, stern, and front weapon. I don't know. Fronts. I don't know.
Starboard bow.
Starboard bow. Thank you. Ow. Yep. I
What's
hit
the
myself.
back?
Okay. Well,
The forecastle's the front of a ship.
thank you. Okay, so they say, well, that was easy. You didn't need the armaments of the ship. Clearly you lot are the weapons of this here ship, as Gerald would say as he kind of like pats his hand on the back of Adrian's back a bit, and Adrian, you kind of like lurch a bit forward because he's a bit stronger than you.
Mhm.
And then I'm back in your personal space.
But again, going pretty well. No issues at the moment for the first day, and it gets nighttime, and he says, "Take a rest, lad. I will handle things from here."
Sound good. I will rest.
So there are the crew quarters, which are below the ship, and then you have the captain/officers' cabins, which are in the back. So I'm guessing you guys are using those.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody's going to sleep, or are you guys going to keep watch?
You know what? I'm gonna roll an insight check. If I say DC 20, if I pass, then I do watch. If not, then I'm just stalking Adrian for the rest of the night.
Okay.
Adrian, you're getting stalked.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody is in the cabin, including Sophia. And you guys all sleep. There's nothing happening for the experienced crew on your ship is doing their jobs, so you don't get disturbed until it's morning, which there was a knock on the cabin door and says, "Get up, ye landlubbers! It's morning!"
Throw a pillow at them.
This is like they're knocking from outside.
Good morning, Adrian.
Morning.
He's stepping from the.
Don't worry, the doctor didn't get out.
I'm glad. For all we know, though, he might be roaming in my bag of holding, though.
Vector opens the bag and just jumps in.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't meet the briefs, so there's no problem with him sucking up the air.
Yeah.
You see like fucking
there
Looney
is
Tunes
no
noises
wind.
coming out of the bag.
The temperature is about 19 degrees hotter than normal. And there is no precipitation. So it is hot today now. And could I ask for someone to roll a 1d100?
Anyone else gonna roll before I do it?
Yeah, I'll roll. D100.
52. Ooh. Now this is gonna be fun. Okay. Could someone else roll a 1d100?
Layla, I think it's your turn. Unless you want us to roll.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'll
wait.
just roll.
Okay. Okay. Next, I need someone to roll a 1d12. Three. Okay. As the morning happens, you see that there is a large abundance of clouds that engulfs the ship. And they have a 60% chance to dissipate after an hour. The cloud cover is light. It is heavily obscured at 60 feet. So that's what's happening. You are sailing through a cloud that the clouds that have engulfed the ship, and it's light, so it's heavily obscured at 60 feet. So beyond 60 feet, you don't see anything beyond 60 feet. So the spyglass person saying, like, "It is too dense up here. I cannot see anything. Sail at a quarter speed at best, Captain." So the person is saying, "Sail slowly."
Mhm.
So they're dousing some of the sails a bit, so you have like movement speed at best. So that means you could like anticipate if something is going to hit you or anything. But that's basically the only thing that is happening. So what is everybody doing on this day, which is the second day of travel?
Adrian's doing the same thing. He's trying to learn how to do better control of the ship, take better control of the ship.
You guys are hot today with the temperature that is like 20 degrees hotter than normal. So everybody is kind of like, I guess in a sense, disrobing some of their extra, clothes a bit. Mainly like going topless. These are men, obviously. And they're just working, and you guys are in a dense cloud, which is also not helping because it's hot in this cloud as well. But overall, the day goes on without any other incidents. You see some of the sailors are like eating and having maybe a slight drink from their water pouches.
Yeah, Boris is helping. He has the jar of alchemy, so cold water for everyone.
What?
Boris has the jar of alchemy.
Yeah, but what did you say afterwards?
Cold water for everyone.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't hear that. So they kind of like they willingly take that. Yeah, they willingly accept a cold drink of water. So that happens. So is there anything else that you guys want to do on this second day? I'm giving you like what is the term downtime? I'm giving you downtime.
The only thing I can think of is maybe like meditate to commune with Ichigo again. I don't know what to talk to him about.
Well, what you're doing is you're sailing and you're also learning a new skill at the same time. So that's kind of like what's happening right now.
Yeah, Boris is being helpful.
Unfortunately, I will just be freakishly stalking Adrian.
Didn't you say you were in the bag of holding?
It was a joke.
He's in his own little bag in the corner of each room.
In fact, it's just in the captain's quarters, like shaking like William Afton.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Sophia, don't leave me here.
Sophia is and not anywhere near you.
Good.
Speaking of which, Fant.
Yeah. He's not looking at you, he's still staring at the bag of holding.
I know you and my sister have a bad history.
I hate her.
Yes, but she's changing. I know you don't have to like her, but can you be at least less hostile to her?
You didn't deal with what I had to.
Okay, now now. Hold on.
Oh, in fact, was found murdered in an alleyway.
You just pressed a big button for her.
Just to clarify, he is saying more like in the lines of what he experienced while being under control of her. But yeah, take it as you will and roleplay through that. Sorry.
Oof. I'm just letting you know if that's a big button you just pressed.
No, if in character that's how you took it, like you can verbally berate fact, I don't mind.
No, yeah, I love this. This is what I love.
You like bullying?
I might telekinesis you to this. Won't for that, so apologize.
Oh. Okay, what's this? Oh, telekinesis. Oh shit.
Oh no, G4's choking.
What are you doing with the telekinesis, Layla?
With lifting him up in the air.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, let me get this straight. You are lifting him up in the air as the ship is also moving in the air.
He'll be fine.
Okay. Okay.
He's
Okay.
moved.
When you affect, okay. You can try to move a huge or smaller creature. Okay, make an ability check.
makes sense.
Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength check. Okay. If you win the contest, you move the creature up to 30 feet. Okay, so you need to make a spellcasting ability check, which is your charisma. You need to make a charisma check.
I think as long as they don't get a nat 1, they beat me.
Yeah, basically, if you just need to beat a 5. 16. Okay, so you telekinetically control effect lifting him up. Fact, you are now levitating up the ground now.
Turn him to face me in the air. Like, okay, I have suffered immensely ever since I was born, and since we both were born. We didn't choose this life. We didn't choose to be awful, but we can choose to change. Understand?
I'm trying to
Fact,
think of her. Go ahead. Oh, I thought you were going to keep going. Sorry.
both of us were tortured as children by that jackass. I point to the Pokeball. How? Yes, the entire phrase is weird, but you get the point. We're experimented on. We
It actually just looks like he's pointing towards me.
Joe?
Wait, in fact, just looks. Wait, it was Adrian.
no the doctor in the capture spear.
Yeah, Joe just kind of like leans back looking at this and like looks at Adrian and like, should you stop this, Captain?
They're just talking.
Effective.
Now,
Oh, go ahead.
all I ask of you is to give her a chance. You don't have to like her, but all this hostility will just make it harder for her to change. Understand? I didn't change overnight either. I understand your anger. But constantly berating her is not going to change anything. It's not going to make you feel better. It's not going to make anyone feel better. At least try to have some closure and move on. I put you back down.
You don't get it at all. You lived your life tortured by the doctor. I lived my life and death by him. He made this. Like he slams his hand into his chest. I was locked away for years, conscious, knowing everything around me. Then your sister came around and made me do things, horrible things, while I couldn't do anything to stop it. Trapped again. I don't care if she's a saint by the end of the night. If she comes near me, I'll kill her. I will never forgive her.
That's fine, but she's my family. If you try hurting her at all, I'll make sure you die this time.
You and I both know the doctor made that too hard to do. I assume we look like we're about to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah, like death glares right now going on. And Gerald like chimes in like, maybe ye should go check on the magical devices. I hear you are a great magical wielder, Lady Layla, as he kind of like bows his head a bit.
Fine. I walk away and go beneath the ship.
Is Beck still levitating, or do you end the effect?
No, he was I dropped him a
Okay.
second ago.
Okay, I didn't hear you drop him. Okay. But yeah, so you go below deck, and you go to where the arcane devices are. So there are 2 arcane devices, one in the front and one in the back of the ship, that help like stabilize the ship a bit in the air. So you know that this is casting levitation magic.
Fascinating.
But what you could also tell is that this also is having a propulsion effect, as it's adding propulsion to the sail if there is ever no wind. But it is it's basically sailing in the air.
Yeah, I just stay down there for the rest of the day.
As you are just learning what you can about it.
Mhm.
So as you're learning about it, I would say that you gain some knowledge how to operate and how to do maintenance on this. So if there's ever an issue with this levitating crystal generator, you could basically do an Arcana check with advantage on this device. So is anything else happening with the group, or is that going to be it? Like, what is Otis and Nail doing? I know Otis is like tending to the crew, but what is Nail doing?
Has everything that needs to be mended been mended?
Yes?
Probably nothing.
Okay.
I'll enjoy a little bit of relaxation.
Okay. You pull up a lawn chair and you just like relax, enjoying the sun, if there was sun to be enjoying. But ultimately the day goes by, no incidents. So Adrian, you're learning a bit more from Gerald's expertise, so you are now gaining more experience with sailing the ship. So then it gets to nighttime and you lot all go back to into the cabin to sleep.
Mhm.
Okay. So everybody sleeps. Fact, are you still going to be watching Adrian's bag, or are you going to do something else?
Before that, can I, like, not corner her, but, like, sort of corner Sophia? Like, I don't know, she's in a room doing something, and I just kind of, like, stand at the doorway?
Sure. She's actually below deck in the crew quarters doing some inventory checking.
Mhm. I don't know, I'm just gonna stare at her point blank. Like, I'll wait till she notices me, and then I'll say my...
So she's just, like, doing this, and, like, she just, like... She stops and then, like, You know, you really have a problem with that whole staring at people thing. She kind of like turns to acknowledge you. Is that just your way of like saying hello, I'm here, or is that just your way of being a creepy little weirdo?
Let's get one thing clear. You're garbage, and I will never not hate you. But the only reason you're alive is because of your sister. And if she says you're changing, good for you. But I will never not hate you.
Feeling is mutual, fact.
He slams the door and just walks away.
She kind of like stands there and she says, "Okay, great talk. Whatever, weirdo fact."
I heard that!
Oh my god, the sibling hatred energy between Beck and Sophia is so funny.
Nail! Your sister called me an idiot!
You mean Layla?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I guess whoever I run into first.
So yeah, that happens. So I mean, so it's nighttime. Everybody goes to sleep. Could someone? I guess could someone give me another D100 check?
Oh,
Okay, 55. So another weather anomaly. Okay. So can someone give me another 1D100? 10. Ooh. Okay. Now give me a 1D12, please. Alright, alright. At night, you all feel the winds buffet the ship. It's getting a bit windy out there. It's causing a little bit of creaking and damage to the ship a little, but nothing too bad. But it's basically nothing that Gerald can handle. But in the morning, you do see some damage onto the ship that needs to be mended a little bit. Not too much, but it's there. It's saying, last night was a little hefty with the winds, but at least it died down. We are nearly at Kiron, Captain and crew.
I'm good. I look forward to our returning.
We should be there in 3 hours at best. So, the 3 hours go by unless you guys want to do something on board the ship.
No. I can't think of anything other than training stuff.
Okay. So, it goes by, and you guys make your way back at Kiron. And you see... What?
Hooray.
Oh, hooray. Okay, I heard that. Okay. Did I not have the map? Probably I did not. Okay. Whatever. I would say that So, you guys make your way back to Kion. You guys dock. I'll switch up the soundtrack actually. You guys return back to Kiron. You guys dock at the wall of Kiron. And you are greeted by some official knight person there saying, like, the Duchess has agreed to get your ship repaired on her dime for the time being. If you request for any armaments and whatnot, I'm afraid that must come from your own pocket. But we will keep guard on your ship until hand. If you have any business in Kiron, I suggest you get to it. It seems that the Duchess has some words that she needs to speak to you along with the council.
Good, interesting. Uh, I guess what Adrian would want to do then would be making either the frost brand or a sunblade or whatever they're called, sun sword.
I know what you mean. The Sun Axe. It's the Sun Sword.
Yeah, the original version.
The lightsaber.
Yeah, sunblade.
Yeah. As soon as he enters the tower, he'll probably head and ask them to use the properties of the ice axe with the his sun axe, so he can gain the ice powers.
Okay, so you go into the Citadel, into the research department area of the Citadel, and you want to implement the Frost Axe damage into your Sun Axe, so it does sun damage as well as fire and cold damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And Adrian, you are wanting to make a Sunblade in itself.
Yeah.
Okay. So for Otis, they say it would take about They say it will take about 8 days to configure your Sun Axe with this ice elemental damage. But this process is new to them, so it's going to take 8 days to at least complete the process.
Okay.
And it will cost you, because again, you're putting in a request for this to be done. So it will cost you at least 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Now for Adrian, you are wanting the Sunblade.
Yeah, either the sunblade or the frost brand, whichever is easy, or actually preferably both.
And
But
this was for your elementals, your elemental weapons, right?
Yes.
Okay, how many elemental weapons do you have right now?
3, I think.
Yes, because you have the lightning fang, you have the thunder fang. No, you have the thunder fang. You have the flame tongue.
Yeah.
and you have the
Sword of Force.
sort of force.
Mhm.
So yeah, because to me that's just like you're like level. I think you guys are level 11 right now, and at the end of this, you guys
Mhm.
would be at level 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just. I'm just pulling up Adrian's character sheet. Give me a minute.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, okay. Uh, okay, okay, okay. So you want the Sunblade and you want the Frost Blade, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So as they are inspecting the the Iron Golem's ice great sword and whatnot, looking at it and saying like, if you are wanting something in this regard, we would need proper materials. Sadly, we do not have such materials, and, well, you kind of see the craftsmen kind of look at each other. In order to survive this amount of ice, magical power in its potency, you would need something the equivalent of a white dragon's frost sack at best.
Okay. I've never fought a dragon before, but it's the first for everything.
Indeed, as you have requested about your so-called weapons of elemental damage, most of these elements must be created via with well, it's a bit difficult to say, but in the sense of the potency of what you have described, the only way that you could possibly wield these weapons without getting incurring damage upon thyself is you would need the power of that of a dragon, at best, or something more. The flame tongue is one thing because we were using fire elementals, but there still had a bit of fraction of a red dragon in it. But again, not as powerful.
Mm-hmm.
My point being, Sir Nail, if you are wanting certain things to be done, we would need the proper materials. We're a bit limited here. We're just an isolated, independent island. I'm sad to say we can't find all of these materials ourselves, because again, it would be dangerous because the only known sightings of ice or white dragons will be in Gunkar and up north, and no one has ever gone there. Because again, as far as I'm concerned, they're still having their fights with the Kingdom of Yaren. And let's just say outsiders aren't exactly well welcomed there. So that may need to be put on hold until something can be done, but again, that is the best I can offer, sir. As for the Sunblade, we still have some Sunstones left over. It will take some time to at least create the Sunblade, but I think we could have it ready by 2 days. And it will at
That's fine.
least cost you 5,000 gold.
I already have actually a couple. I actually have a light crystal already for the Sunblade. If you'd like that, how much would that take off the price?
If you already have it, it would take off 2,000, so you will owe us $3,000, 3,000 gold.
That
I
is
almost said,
perfect.
I almost said dollars. Oh my god, I'm so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so it would be 3,000 gold.
That is perfect. I also have this javelin of lightning bolts. How
Hmm.
much would it be to convert that into a sword of contained lightning?
Ooh, that is something we need to know. Again, we are independent. We're self-owned. Most of our research is from. I'm trying to remember all of my freaking cities. Oh my god. Give me a. Most of our knowledge of magical items is from Firkum. However, that was long ago. Many advancements must have been made, but we do not know much. However, I can ultimately say this: it would be better to start from scratch. If you are asking to disassemble this, that might be problematic. We do not know how it works. It would take longer to figure it out. My recommendation is you would need a lightning gem at best. But in order to get those, you would need, I don't know, a diamond or so that was struck with the breast of a blue dragon at best.
Wait a minute. Doesn't you guys like know a copper dragon or something?
Yep, another copper dragon.
I don't know what the copper dragon's breath is, so
Uh,
I think it's steam. That's either steam or fire.
was it a copper or was it a bronze? I think it was a bronze because it was along the shore because bronze dragons are sea creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a minute. Got an itch. Okay, here we go. Um, so they do have lightning breaths, actually, bronze dragons.
Okay.
So, so they say you would need something from a blue dragon because they are the only lightning individuals we know of through legend. But I do know that there is a legend or so in um in Venter Haven about a bronze dragon or so that helped escort some ships about 20 or so years ago, but I do not know much. You might have a better chance there because, from what we could tell, bronze dragons are a bit easier to talk to than blue dragons.
Yes, I'm associated with one.
As you say that, they kind of like stop working and like, wait, what? You mean you know of the bronze dragon?
Yeah, we're buddies.
They kind of look at each other and like, what the fuck? How?
Out of character, I actually don't remember.
So basically, you encountered him one time, and you struck up a conversation as you found out that he was investigating the area where you were at because he was searching for
Mhm.
artifacts that were stolen from his den. And I think
Oh
you
yeah.
agreed, and I think you agreed to help him, and you managed to recover some of the items. However, I don't
Mhm.
think you delivered it to him yet. I do know one thing, you did get a statue or so.
And where would I go to deliver it?
Give me just a minute. I'm trying to remember. Oh yes, here we go. The bronze dragon trinkets. It was a gold and silver statue of a ship figurehead, which was the goddess of Aphrodite.
Mhm.
It was a vase depicting the goddess Bastet, and it was a shield with a carving of the head of Medusa with gem eyes, and a silver staff with a crystal ball attached to it. Those were the trinkets that were taken. However, he said that if you could find something of equal value to him, then he would agree um that he would agree to this instead of the item, because he knows that some of the items might be hard to come by because they might be long gone. But he wants something in essence around those things. So basically you could possibly gift him the javelin of lightning to fill in for the staff if you so wish. That's just me
Okay.
speaking out of character. I'm just saying.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
So that's one thing. I don't know if you got one of the ship figureheads. I think you came across one and you felt like, oh, this might be a thing he might like. I don't know. Because again, it was a very long time ago.
Hmm.
Because like I gave you all of these like side adventures, but like none of you touched on that because you were focusing on the main story.
Hmm. More pressing matters.
More pressing matters, but still fun.
Um. Okay. Where would I have to go to meet with him again? One of the beaches? A beach on
Yes,
his
yes.
territory?
Yes, yes, yes. Because the island is basically his territory. Like the shoreline is his territory.
Mhm.
Taking you to the map. Because I believe you guys encountered him around, I think it was like Vikings Landing.
Mhm.
Because you went there and you saw the carnage of the thing, and I think he talked to you about what he saw from a distance. And I think he told you about another ship that was sailing away, but he didn't pursue.
Yes.
So you could totally meet him there at Vikings Landing.
Okay. And how far away is that?
You are here at Kiron, so I should actually remove the snap to center. You're basically there, so let's just say might take you about 22.6 feet. So let's say 22 days and 6 hours.
On foot or flying?
Well, I don't know about distance. Like, I don't know how best to do travel time. I mean, like, this is like say the size of Madagascar or so. But I would say, like, it's pretty far, but with a ship, it would cut that down. So, like, 12 days at best.
Nah, sure.
Where are we again?
You're in the capital city, Kiron. You're right here.
Okay. What if I just go to here instead? Here. This beach here.
Well, you could go to any beach, but as for to contact him, I think he gave you a dragon scale or whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
So you just needed to dip it into the water like a fishing rod, and like he would, I guess, magically know.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what you said. I remember that.
yeah, like I said, I'm taking inspiration from like another thing that has a bronze dragon, so I'm just taking some inspiration from that. But
Mm-hmm.
that is what he said. So you could
Okay.
totally do that, but he kind of like he mostly have hanged around the area here because Haven's Cove, the first city you've been to, he kind of like is the unofficial protector because that's where he escorted the refugees there.
Mm-hmm. That's too far, though.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that possibly maybe his den is there. You're not sure.
I
As
think
as
it's
as as he as like these crafters are talking about the so-called legend to you.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess. Well, what's your plans after we're done in Kiron?
For me,
No, what's our no to the party?
Good question.
yeah, because you guys have stumbled across something happening here, and it's possibly that all of these things will connect to the other continents of your world.
Well, I guess for now, in fact, would be focused on making sure the doctor is properly imprisoned and all that. But I guess after that, fact would be open and going around town, and by town I mean the world. Anyone else?
yeah, he'd probably be after he gets this thing commissioned. He probably head to the guess work with Beck and Adrian and deliver the doctor to the Citadel. Okay.
So you guys are currently at the Citadel. Well, some are at the Citadel in the crafting level.
At the Citadel.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. This island size of Madagascar. I guess it might take every 24 hours on foot equals around 1 hour or 1.5 hours in counting because I'm just doing mental math because I'm just using Alaska as a base model because I know it at least takes 24
Well, I
hours.
said in the sense of the shape of it, but it's like a
Yeah,
large, medium island or so.
yeah, so it's Alaska, but yeah. So I guess depends on the hour conversion you want to do.
I don't know because that's the thing. So
Every 24 hours is 2 hours.
maybe
Because Alaska's big, and I just know that from experience that
I don't know the
it
conversion
take
of like how, like, let's say it will take a couple of days. Because like you guys ask like how much is a couple of days, and like, oh, okay, you want specifics. So, let's just say for the sense like it would take a couple of days. Like
yeah. I mean, the
like a
flying
week.
vehicles
At
aren't
least
too.
at least a week or so. So like approximately at least 7 days or so from Kiron to Vikings Landing. But that's entirely the information that I'm giving you. If it's like from the island to another continent and whatnot, then that's a bit different.
Like you said, it would take a month or more.
Months or more,
Yeah,
depending on good weather and whatnot.
yeah. Well, it probably wouldn't take very long if it's flying. Also, depends on the weather, also.
You said we're in the crafting section of the Citadel, right?
Yes, each level has a thing. So each level is open to the public. There's the crafting area, but the research area is a bit off limits. But you guys have access because you guys are like helping, so you have like access to the levels.
Yeah, I guess
And
Lori's will probably. There you go, of course.
yeah, I asked for requests for certain items if they have it.
A quest or request?
Oh, request.
Okay. So you see the research individuals are there and like, ah, Lady Layla, how can we assist you today?
I need to see if you have certain magical items in your inventory that you could spare,
Hmm.
and spell scrolls.
All right. You gotta pose up the Sheikah slate. Name the items and scrolls. We'll see if we have them on hand or we could produce them for you.
A pearl of power.
Okay, let me look up what a pearl of power does.
Let me get 2 number 9s.
Pearl of power. Okay. Okay, it is a wondrous item, uncommon. While this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain one expanded spell slot. If the expanded slot was a first level or higher, the new slot is third level. It can't be used again until the next dawn. Okay. It says Pearl of Power. I believe we might have something like that, but we will need to do very thorough search. But at least that is something added to the list. What else?
A ring of protection, or something like that.
A ring of protection. Damn it, one thing I wanted to do. Damn it. Okay. It says interesting, interesting. That is one item that we might have. We have a few of those. Will cost you, sadly, but that is something. What other item do you need?
Hmm. Hmm. Do you happen to have a spell scroll of fireball? If you
Ooh.
don't, that's fine.
A spell scroll, that can be a bit more manageable. After all, we have talented mages here, especially the Duchess. I'm pretty sure we could have that ready for you. Sadly, we do not have, in the sense, pearls in order to craft this pearl of power. However, if you come across any pearls, we'll be able to enchant it for you.
Mm-hmm.
I hear your friend, the elf, Adrian
Okay.
something. Apparently, word is he is friends with a bronze dragon. Maybe you could try to barter with this bronze dragon for a pearl.
That could work.
As for the ring of power, we do
Bring up the
have
deck.
we do have one. However, it is going to cost you at least 450 gold.
All right. I pay him the money.
And he hands it to you. Well, actually no. Since this is a rare item, generally it costs between 500 and 5,000. So let's say 1,450.
How much?
1,450.
Hmm. I could pay for it, or I could take it out party fun.
The party fund is there for you to use. Um,
Yeah, 1,450. You said.
yeah, 1,450. Yes.
Yeah, I take it out of the party fund.
Okay. And are you going in there to remove it as well?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Common.
Yeah, um I should actually like update that as well, put like gold, silver and whatnot like in proper things. At some point I will do that. But not now.
Okay.
So Adrian also gave him the 3,000 gold as well for his Sunblade.
Okay. And like I said, it would take 2 days, and for Otis it would take 8 days for his axe, and it will cost him 1,000. Okay. So you have about 8 or so days to kill. You could do other stuff if you so wish. Like I said, it's a vast world. You could do side quests, or you could go see that dragon of yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the dragon. If I think Layla wants to come too as well.
Yes.
You might want to bring your pet, Mordred, with you.
He can
Or-
come.
So you're bringing Mordred with you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my question is, do you guys return to the mansion?
Yes.
Okay. I'm only asking. So you return to the mansion. You are greeted, and you're greeted, and you see Shala is there. She kind of like steps down the stairs and says, "Ah, you got back. How long have you been gone? It's been a couple of days."
It's a long story. But we got the doctor.
You got the individual that was supposedly searching for ancient civilization DNA, trying to clone stuff and whatnot.
And and worse. Also
Yeah.
dealt with dinosaurs.
As soon as you say that, like her eyes widen and like, did you say dinosaurs?
Yes. Otis can tell you about the one I think he killed. And the one he befriended?
Oh shit! Wait. Uh, actually, I should have asked. Otis,
His
what?
raptor.
Yeah, what happens with your raptor?
We
I
had
think
dinner.
Yeah, he went to the Citadel, so he probably put gave it to the care of the Citadel guards. So there was like a
As
study
in the
after
guards that are guarding your ship, or in the citadel itself.
in the Citadel itself.
Okay. So everybody probably sees this creature and like, what? And then like the Supreme Cato says, most interesting. I thought these species died off during the Great 1,000-year flare. Most interesting that they survived. I would be happy to care for it.
Yeah. And yeah.
So you guys are then returned back to the mansion from the splashback.
Mhm.
And saying, Charlotte says, I thought those only existed in. And then she stops herself. Anyway, um, important things. Miss Layla, you really, really need to tend to Mordred right now.
Mm-hmm. Where is he?
You then hear a large clank and crash in the kitchen. He's eaten nearly all of the food supplies in the mansion.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Where's the kitchen?
she kind of like points there and like the head maid is not very happy right now. She's gone shopping with the rest of the household to try to fill up the food stores. Left me in the house with Layla's second or so sister, and she kind of like turns and like, oh, uh, this is Sophia, right?
Yes.
Hello. Sophia just kind of like looks up and just waves a hand. She kind of like so Shada like kind of like takes
She's
you.
still working on being friendly.
Yeah, so Shada kind of like takes you to the kitchen and like, you sure she ain't gonna kill us?
She's changed. Give her a chance.
All right, if it's coming from you, I would trust you. I mean, after all, you and your party saved my life, so I will give you the benefit of the doubt. But so yeah, so everybody goes inside, and where is everybody gonna go now? Since you guys are in the mansion.
Well, for me, there's a very hungry green dragon in the kitchen that needs to be settled down.
Dragon Wormling, yes. So I don't
I
know
guess
about.
Fecht could just go back to scaring people by standing at the window.
You immediately, everybody just hears the children crying now.
The ghost is back! I thought the exorcist did his job!
Type situation, yes.
We paid him like $20.
Yes. I would say Sophia might have just probably gone to the second floor. Just gone into a room or whatnot. So what is Otis and Adrian and Nail doing?
Um, Orgus is actually going to have a meet. You know, like Orgus is going to talk to his friend Sage Day.
I think we agreed that they were all in the Baron territory. Right? That's what we agreed on, that they stayed in that territory. The Mount Witch territory.
Yeah, but he's a wizard. He's probably gonna go to the Citadel for all that knowledge.
Okay. So,
But yeah, he
so
probably isn't.
probably, so I would say, like, when the Supreme Caretaker said, like, he'll take care of the, Raptor, the Caretaker will also say, oh, yes, Sir Otis, your friends from Gankar are also in the Citadel as well. It took some convincing, but I managed to prevent the guards from being a bit hostile towards them, though do keep them close.
Okay.
So I would say that they are also in the room as well. In the manor as well.
He's probably gonna be greeting. Oh, says Jay, it's been so long.
Indeed, Otis, indeed. I thought I would be prisoner from that damn Baron and his greedy monstrous of a man. Ugh. So this is where you reside. A mighty great hall indeed.
Yes. So when do we plan to enter? Oh, so when do we plan to update our Jarl?
What?
But what's going? Update the Jarl. What's going on?
Sage J says, for the time being, I'm not sure, Otis. From what I can tell and hear is that we have a major problem, which is this mother of demons. I say we should update the Jarl, but it's gonna take some time for me to get the ritual up so I could communicate through telepathic with him.
Okay, tell me what you need, and I'll get it to you.
I would need. Sorry. He says, I'm gonna need certain herbal plants to put me in this state so I could use my magical energies to transmute this message of my memories and possibly your memories to the Jarl.
Okay, we have an alchemist, so we could probably get the greens from him.
Oh. Oh. Yes, your friend, Nail. I pronounced that right. Nail?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. You wouldn't happen to have these specific plants and herbal stuff, would you? As he kind of like shows you a list. And some of these plants you have heard of and some you have not heard of, but you think that you can substitute some of these plants.
Okay, well, I'll pass on the information, what I have or have access to then, because I have no idea what that actually would be, because it's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sage J says, yes, thank you. I will take that and I will prep the ritual for this. And he kind of like goes away to a room and whatnot as he prepares the ritual that he is going to be doing. What is Adrian and Nail doing?
I guess Adrian will be meditating in his room.
Okay. Put you there. And what is Nail doing?
I'll probably just go up to my lab and start making health potions, regular health potions. We seem to be running low on those.
Okay. So Fact is doing things, Otis is doing things. I think Otis...
Traumatizing people.
Yeah. And I think Otis, you would help with the ritual, which is going to be happening in this room. So How many health potions are you wanting to make now?
Probably just I'd be making as many as I am able.
Well, I need like an estimation.
How much does health potion cost? 25 gold?
25 gold. So we'll say you have 25 gold of materials.
I was gonna go buy any of the materials we need. Let's see. Five of us. I need a calculator.
Yeah, you do your calculations. Alright, so Layla, you are near the door of the kitchen, and Charlotte tentatively opens it a crack, and you see Mordred, who is snuck first into what appears to be a pot of stew, as he is devouring it all.
Has he gotten bigger since the last time I seen him?
Um, like bigger as in no longer a wormling or fatter?
No longer a wormling.
So how Dragon Age works is give me a minute. D&D Ages. So wormling slash hatchlings, 0 to 5 years. When like there's the like simplified recording, so 0 to 5 years is a wormling, 6 to 100 years is a young, 100 to 800 is an adult, and then like 800 plus is ancient. So he's currently still a wormling because not amount of years have passed, so he's still a hatchling.
All right.
So he's still his regular size still.
I enter the room.
Kind of looks up and jumps up and like pounces on you, and you are knocked prone as he begins to basically what's the word?
Vessel?
Nuzzle with his surrogate mother.
All right. Nice to see you too. Please get off. Like, gently push him off.
Alright, he gets off. But you can see that he's happy to see his mother.
Mm-hmm. I think it's now time. I try to get him out of the kitchen, at least to fly for a while outside.
Okay, so you want him to try flying around outside.
Yes,
Okay.
to give him extra some time.
Immediately get shot down.
He's done it before.
He's invading our airspace.
Also have cast fly on myself, so I can just be with him.
Yep. Just give me a minute. I'm just looking at what it says here. Do they have? Yes.
Is he
Okay.
too young to fly?
No. Because that's the thing. I'm actually looking that up. I'm looking up the stats of a wormling for a green dragon. Okay. Speed 30, fly 60, swim 30. Okay. So he does have a fly speed.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of like goes with you outside, and he starts flying around a bit.
Mm-hmm.
He stumbles a bit, but he does fly.
All right.
He's enjoying his time with his mother, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens, so... let's see... Okay. So... Do you know Draconic, Layla?
No,
Okay.
we're still working on that
Okay.
with Nail.
Okay. Well, you see that that Mordred is chirping something in Draconic.
Okay.
Shala chimes in and says, Layla, it seems
Yes,
Mordred is saying, "Look, mommy, look."
I'm looking.
As you see him like do like um a loop, the loop, and then a barrel roll as he's flying around.
Clap a little bit.
Okay. Shala also claps as well. It says, "Never expected you to take care of a dragon, wormling." Shala says to you, Layla.
Don't know many other people who have taken care of dragons.
Well, considering of the type of dragon here, you do know that there might be a time where you might need to let this one be on its own.
Ah, I know. But I can enjoy the time I have with him.
Indeed. I mean, wormlings imprint on whoever sees them. But I will say this, at a point when this young dragon reaches 50, it would need to be on its own.
Mm-hmm.
However, there's not much sanctuaries or whatnot for dragons. I do know that there is a dragon conclave or something that takes in lost dragon wormlings and raise them until they are capable of self-sustaining on themselves. However, when it comes to the chromatic dragons, those are a bit difficult of a breed, so to speak. I do know
Where? Hmm.
I do know some conclaves who could take in Mordred here. However, they are currently in Birham at this point.
Is there any here on this island?
That I do not know, sadly, because I don't know much about the island. But if Mordred here could spend some time with his own kin, maybe he could be self-sufficient on his own.
Thinking about that. Many things are pushing me back to Faerun.
I'm aware, Layla, that you have some history there. Bad history. As do I have some things that need to be settled there as well. I am in no hurry to go back there. But we need to handle the situations at hand. And right now, whether you like it or not, you are currently a mother to a young dragon. So you have to be the kind of mother that has to make the tough choices here.
I know.
Hey, who knows? I don't know much about what type of tiefling you are, but from what I can tell of your story about being modified, you could live as long as your dragon here. Maybe even longer.
Hmm. Maybe. I spend the rest of the day with Mordred.
Okay. Shala basically being an interpreter to whatever Mordred says in Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
So how much potions of healing you want to make, Nail?
And for each of us. So that'd be 1,250 gold in total. For
Okay.
50 potions.
For 50.
Yep. There's 5 of us. 10 for each would be 50.
Okay. So I'm just going to do this. Make your, I think I said it was alchemy, which was intelligence. So make your intelligence roll with your proficiency bonus.
1 second. You said
Intelligence, which is alchemy, plus
Yep.
proficiency bonus.
Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna run arcane because it's the same thing.
Okay. 18. Okay.
And
So
skill check.
21. Okay. So first batch of 10 potions done. Give me another check.
I think I have something just for this. Oh no, that did add something. It's 6. Oh my god. Oh no. I don't know why it does that.
Okay.
It is 13.
Okay. Second batch. All right. Second batch has 1 potion missing. So you only made 9 potions for the second batch. third batch. Roll 10 potions.
I'm just gonna do this twice more.
Yep. So yeah. So all potions are made except for one batch which has 9 potions instead of 10. So this takes you a
Okay.
couple of hours.
And put the potions of healing.
And these are basic potions of healing, correct?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just double checking is all.
I'll distribute those later.
Alright. So that takes you a couple of hours. So orders for you and Sage Che. You begin to do the ritual as he starts his chants and whatnot. And he has the bowl of cauldron or whatever, and he like offers you the concoction to drink as he drinks as well.
Yeah.
So do you take the concoction?
Yeah.
Okay, you drink it, you get a bitter, sour taste of herbs, but as you do this, like, you feel your entire body go numb along with your mind as you are basically inhaling the smoke, and you have a trance-like event, and then it ends. And Sage J says, "Our memories and events that has happened on this isle has just been shared with him." Ugh. You see him stumble a bit. "I have not fully recovered from my time being a prisoner, but I managed to at least relay what we could. I was hoping that our Earl can make preparations in case an attack from this mother of demons happen, as well as the other forces of Yarin. Speaking of which, not much forces of Yarin on this isle. It seems that this isle is independent."
Yeah.
"It is entirely possible that we could take this isle for our own."
Or just has like a slight smile, like, yeah. Let's start with influencing before we go full thing. Let's start with some influence before we go conquering it. Because our plan went to off the rails.
Sage J says, "Yes, we were definitely not expecting undead creatures attacking us. Ill-prepared we were. But we need time to grow our strength back. Do you think this Duchess, would willingly have us on a council seat to allow our voice to be heard?"
He seems to be the kind of person that might do that.
"Splendid. If you could make an introduction, I believe I can make my case with her."
Yes. Who you want us to be our figurehead on this island?
What?
So who you want us to be our figurehead? Oh, who wants to be our speaker for our people on this island?
Yes, Otis Sid J would probably be the speaker on this island. Representative.
Okay.
Yes, representative. It says,
Yeah.
yes, along with your siblings as well, your sister and your brother would be excellent. Um, what is the common tongue word for this? Aids or um, confidants to my representation of our people?
Yes.
Yes, yes, because their work will be more helpful here than going on gallivanting with you. No offense, but you do tend to get a bit reckless on your jaunts, Ortis.
Yes. Bill. Do you think
Yes.
the Yarrow will tell any of the clerics of Odin about the tower?
That I do not know. This tower touches the heavens as it sees, but its knowledge is a bit outlandish for us. It is new concept. This caretaker, you say, controls everything within the tower. She is like a gatekeeper of this knowledge.
Yeah.
She would be
Hopefully,
very fierce to keeping this knowledge safe and secret from all outsiders. Gaining her trust to share this knowledge with us might be key. But, as you know, our Earl isn't exactly one for the magical arts. I am more
yeah.
concerned about our rival clansmen, who would probably want to get an edge against us. Still, our own kin squabble amongst each other when we are currently fighting against the Yarn invaders.
Blood feuds are
Fled.
not so easily. Blood feuds aren't so easily forgotten.
Yes, yes. But as for the clerics of Odin, I do not know. I do not know. But I do know one thing is certainly to be true. Is that this, how you say, Layla, this magical being of immense origins, or so as you say, she can be a key to opening a certain temple that was long ago sealed off up in the north, where the Jotun currently reside.
Yeah. I could think I can convince her to visit.
Sage J also then looks. Speaking of which, Ortis, when were you going to tell me about these markings on your arm?
It's just like frowns and like a little shuffle. He takes off his shirt, show him the whole marking.
You see Sage J eyes wide and like, by the great beard of Odin, is this the mark of who I think it is?
Yes. Yammergarden. Jormungandr.
Sage J curls his lips. You have indeed been touched by the serpent. It seems the legends and myths has come to light. But I see you do not wield the sword yet. Can I presume that you still have some control over yourself?
Earth nods his head.
You must be wary, Ortis. From the legends of the old tales of this champion of Jormungandr. One such champion will bring forth the twilight of the gods. But one must take care that this champion will eventually die from the own poison that will run through his veins. I hope at some point you might be free of this. If not, we will work towards a solution. But you know how all beings are. Gods are fickle creatures. They do not give up easy without a fight.
Yes. I also admit that there's a conflict inside me. Part of me that craves the power, that craves the promises. I don't know.
Take heed not to be blinded by this poison within you, Ortis. After all, the power of a god can corrupt even the most noblest of warriors.
Yes.
I must rest now, Ortis. Take care of my warnings. And if you do wield the sword, grasp tightly, but do not be consumed by the rage of it.
Horse nods his head.
Do you go back to your room?
Yeah.
Okay. That was your room. You're in your room. I moved your token there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, and fact is so. With that in mind, everybody, I would say, have completed their specific tasks. Adrian, you were just meditating in your room. Is there something specific you want to do in your room when you're meditating?
I guess maybe try to commune with Ichigo for some advice.
Okay. Give me a wisdom roll, please.
Wisdom. Just straight wisdom?
Straight wisdom. 9. Okay.
9.
So you get into a deep meditative state. You find yourself in a, I guess, those Japanese boats. Okay, you know,
A
like,
rebel?
yeah, like a Japanese rowboat, but with a single stick. I'm trying to think of the actual name of it, but it's kind of like the ones in Venice,
Gondola?
gondola
That's
type
gondola.
thing, but Japanese style. Yes.
A tugboat.
Gondola!
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're kind of like sitting there, and Ichigo is currently like piloting this gondola-like boat. It says, "Eager for advice, are we, young warrior?"
Indeed.
Speak what is on your mind. I will see if I can provide some guidance.
I'm just curious on what to search for next, other than creating that sword.
The sword of all powerful elements, as you so desire.
Mm-hmm.
That is something you need to be prepared for, warrior. What will you sacrifice to achieve this goal? What pain and suffering will you bring on to others for this goal? I do not know much about this legendary sword, but I do hear tales of such a weapon wielded long ago, similar to this weapon. What I can say for this, it caused utmost death and destruction. So I say take care not to be clouded by this grasp of power. But my homeland is filled with ancient knowledge and techniques, ancient magic as well, something I believe that your friends and allies, including you, could value in some of these teachings. However, since I was banished from my homeland, I do not know the way back. You must figure that for your own, but I could only give you a clue. You must have a lantern, a very specific lantern.
It's specific lantern.
Yes, I'm looking through my notes. What was the lantern name?
Yeah.
Just give me a minute. I'll have it. Uh, yeah, I think I had it in my. Yes. Yes. You need a moon lantern in order to guide your way through the veil of mists and deception. However, not many moon lanterns are out in this outworld. However, I can say that there was an Oni that did leave my isle and stepped forth onto a land filled with magical power, but was lost to the sands of time.
And how would I go about finding that lantern then?
You will know it when you see it. As he kind of like flashes an image of what a lantern, moon lantern would look like. So it's like an actual Japanese lantern, but instead of
Mm-hmm.
an actual fiery glow, it's that of an icy cerulean blue glow, like that of a
Mm-hmm.
blue moon light.
Okay. Is there a location that I can, like a general location I can search for this lantern?
As I said, it was lost to the sands of
Mm.
time. You should inquire your friends, especially that what was her name? The one that disguised herself, who is that of royal blood. Shalana, was it? She might hold a clue to where this lantern might be. But as I said, was in a land filled with prime powerful magic and was lost to the sands of time.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the advice, Ichigo.
As I said, take care not to be blinded by your pride and lust for more power. It can even bring the most strongest of warriors down to a depths of darkness. And then the imagery fades as you return back to your room, but you still smell the faint smell of faint blossom smells of that on a river.
Okay. Yeah. I guess Adrian just go to sleep then.
Okay. So, is everybody going to sleep?
Yeah.
I can't sleep. I mean, I can't, but I won't because I'm a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I will be a scarecrow that guards the building.
Mm-hmm. 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 And I can remember. This one. Yeah. But so I would say that everybody goes to sleep. First good night's sleep without any dreams or any would-be things that cause you hectic or whatnot. Everybody wakes up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. You then see Cassandra, who is currently making breakfast for all of you to welcome you all back home. And she says to you, Layla, taking care of your little friend has been most difficult, especially in the sense of feeding him. Nothing is enough for the little one.
I apologize.
It is fine, it's just it would take more time to deal with him.
Hmm. He'll at least be out of your hair for a little bit.
Whatever do you mean?
Well, he's going on a little field trip with me to visit some beaches.
Oh, well, at least it's a good way for him to stretch his wings. He
Hmm.
has been a little cooped up in here for a long time. I appreciate it, Lady Layla.
Hmm. And thank you for taking care of him.
It is always my duty to provide aid to you.
Hmm.
Um, I guess after breakfast, Leila, do you want to head off to the nearest shore so that I can commune with the bronze dragon?
Yes.
So the big question is, are you guys going by the portable magical steed carriage, or are you taking the airship?
Not sure. I guess maybe this the carriage, since the ship is quite large. It takes a lot of people to man as well.
Mm-hmm. So that's what you're agreeing with? You're taking the portable magical steed carriage?
Yes.
Alright. So my big question is, I know Layla and Adrian are going, but is anyone else going with them?
We're just gonna do something with Sage Day and the rabbit.
I think Effect will focus more on his symbiote for the time being.
Well, Neil has really nothing to do, so he'll go on and see a dragon again.
Yeah. Boris wants to awaken his rabbit. Then he'll probably hang out with you guys. But yeah, he wants. Actually, no, he has things that he has to do in town. But yeah, he'll awaken the rabbit with Sage J's help.
Is this a metaphor for something?
Yeah, I'm confused.
The rabbit that he found.
Oh, awaken the rabbit, as in like make it like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smart sentient creature. Do you even know the spell Awaken?
Boris has a scroll that was given by the Duchess.
Right, you did ask for the awaken scroll spell.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess with that in mind, okay, so you're staying behind to do what you're wanting to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're staying behind. I don't know about Nail. What is Nail doing?
I'm going with Adrian and Layla.
Okay. What about Fecht?
What was the question?
What is everybody doing? Because I know Adrian, Layla, and Nail are going to go see their bronze dragon friend. Otis is staying behind because he wants to awaken the rabbit that Otis has as a pet now, with Sage Shade Torf, which is an NPC of Otis's backstory. So the question is, what are you wanting to do?
Like I said, I want to focus on my symbiote since, we haven't been really eating things properly lately.
Okay.
Got it. We're having an HR meeting for cannibalism.
Okay, so you're staying in Kiron as well. Got it.
Yeah. Well, visually, I'm literally still just standing at the window of my quote unquote room, which is just a broom closet with a window in it. And yeah, I assume somebody invited him, and he just did not respond. Okay, guys, Fecht is dead.
Yep.
He's not. He's not rotting the room yet, so I think we got a little bit of time.
Yep, makes sense. Okay. So yeah, okay, that could happen.
Yay.
Okay, so you guys are taking the portable magical steed. So my guess is, are you just going to the nearest one?
Yeah, the nearest beach.
Okay. Then Sophia would chime in. I had a hideout that was near a coastline. I know where it is, and I could take you there.
That'd be helpful. Yes, thank you. Um. Also, Sophia, I communed with my patron recently, and he said that you may know of where I can find a phantom lantern. Is that what it is called?
Moon.
I did not say Sophia. I said Shala.
Oh, Shala. Yeah,
And it's called a moon lantern.
moon lantern. Yeah. I guess yeah. Before we depart, Adrian will talk to Shala then about what he communed with Ichigo.
Okay. So Shala would say a moon lantern or something like that. I mean, she kind of sinks, and then like there is a story about a traveler or so from a distant land that brought forth new magic that we all learnt. Apparently this was a great sage of sorts. However, that of a moon lantern, that I don't know. But supposedly this individual was a great magical being, and he had a tower or so, or a castle, or a temple filled with his magical secrets and knowledge.
Mhm.
Possibly that might be what you are looking for.
Perhaps there is a good chance. Do you know where this castle may be?
As I said, it was a legend, and far beyond my time. I mean, this was more during my mother's time. I mean, she told me the story of this, but all I know is that this supposed temple or castle or whatever were lost through the sands of time. And it's something that all great magicians are seeking because, well, it has great knowledge.
Hmm.
I think we might have a better chance in the Great Firham Library, but that's in Firham.
Yes, and we both know that it'll be unlikely. It'll be difficult for us to return there.
Indeed.
Hmm. Okay. Too bad we don't know of a great sage.
I am sad to say I do not know much, sadly.
Which is fine.
But as I said, if we get to Firham, we might have a better chance.
Out of character, where is the Great Freedom Library?
It is in the capital, of Firham,
Oh, okay, in the actual castle.
in the
Probably
actual,
not the castle. capital city.
The capital city.
Oh,
I
okay.
doubt it would be in the castle itself.
Hmm.
Mostly because you just don't want random people coming into the castle that just need to go to the library.
Hmm.
You'd probably be very close to it, but just not in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but there, yeah. So, but yeah, but basically, it's Gierhund, which is the capital. So, the Great Firhum Library is the capital's library, Gierhund. So that is the best option. That you might get some knowledge regarding what has happened
Hmm.
to this temple or so. But so you guys start to make your way to where Sophia was hiding out. And so yeah, it takes a couple of days, but you manage to get to where the location is, and I will switch up the environment. You come across a small fishing cabin. Quaint, a little, but well hidden. You see that there's a dock for boats and whatnot. And she says, well, this is where I've been hiding out, so to speak. Sad to say, though, if you're wondering about the dragon, that I commanded, let's just say, it's no longer under my control, as in someone else is commanding it. So, do make your time quick, because, I'd rather not linger here more than we need to.
Adrian will then just walk over to the water and dip the scale in then.
Okay. So you do that. Um, so you dip it in, like on a fishing rod type thing.
No, this hand.
Okay. So you do that. You feel a slight glow warmth emanating from your hand from the scale.
Mm-hmm.
And then it stops.
Okay.
There's nothing approaching. Nothing. So possibly it would take a couple of days or an hours for the bronze dragon to meet you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I remember it taking a little bit for him to.
Yeah, because it depends on the location where you place it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't. Yeah, I turned to the party. I don't know how long it'll take him to get here. It might take him a couple days or so.
Sophia face palms. Okay. So I guess we'll be staying in the cabin then. Terrific. Terrific. You see Mordred is currently like just like sniffing around, and it's just like you know being what a little wormling is. He's just curious about the world.
Mhm.
And I don't think I came up with a name for this dragon. I don't think. I don't think I did. Oh, now I remember the name. The name of the doctor. Remember the name. Okay. No longer needed, but, still I remember the name. Okay.
I don't think it'll take him too long since he's a dragon after all. But
Yeah. Like I said, I think I did have a name, but I guess it's probably in game chat. Like, I know of the Bronze Dragon stuff. Bronze Dragon trinkets. Okay, no, I had no name, because I think you didn't ask for his name.
no, I'm pretty sure I did.
Can't remember. Well, anyway, I'll just comment. I'll come up with a name for him. But, yeah. So, you wait a couple of days, like, say 3 days, and then on the third night, you guys are just, like, having some dinner and whatnot, and Mordred is just outside, just a bit outside, and then you hear Mordred, like, growling and then, like, whimpering a little bit, seeing something approaching.
Magic and metallic dragons don't really like each other, so it makes sense.
But,
Hang out, Red.
yeah, but you all come outside and you see the large form of the ancient bronze dragon, as I now gonna name him Coven the Gentle. And he says, "Ah, the visitors of my little area of the cove from many, many moons ago."
Yes, I apologize for this taking so long, but I hope this javelin will We'll substitute what's the items you're looking for.
He kind of like looks down and, yes, indeed, this is a mighty fine artifact. A fine trinket that I could add to my collection. Is this all you have asked of me, or is there something else? He kind of like turns his eye towards Mordred. Now, who is this young green dragon?
Well, I was hoping you could breathe your breath weapon on a diamond for us.
He kind of like turns and says, "You wish for me to breathe forth my electrical breath into a diamond?"
Yes.
I am utmost curious, my friend. Why?
I'm looking to create a sword that is able to unleash lightning.
Ah, I see. Is this something about trying to create an elemental sword?
Yes.
I could see the potential. However, if you're wanting to go the great of elementals, I am sad to say my breast wouldn't be sufficient enough for this task.
Oh, why not?
You are looking for great lightning power. It is true that I do emit lightning from my breast, but if you are looking for that of a lightning storm of power, I am sad to say that a blue dragon will be your best bet.
It's unfortunate. They're a little harder to deal with than you are.
I could certainly try, but it won't be as powerful. But it does so happen a blue dragon that I do know does owe me a favor from 100 or so years ago.
No, that would be very appreciated, yes.
However, I am not sure if the dragon still lives. As you could say, this dragon was a bit of a... How is this word in your common tongue? Reckless and flamboyant, a bit?
Yeah, so what I was thinking, asshole.
Yes, thank you, Mr.
Nail. We've met before.
Nail. Yes. We have met before, but I was trying to remember your name. It has been quite a while. But if you give my name in the sense of the favor, I'm pretty sure this dragon will be more than reluctantly willing to assist you in this.
I guess
He
the big
might...
question is where can we find him?
However, the dragon might find it quite insulting, but he will do so out of the kindness of whatever is left in that heart of theirs. But if you so wish, Mr. Adrian, I can emit my draconic breath into the gem that you wish.
Yeah, would be much appreciated. Neil, do you have any? I forgot. Neil, do you have any like diamonds that I could buy off of you?
Do I have any diamonds?
Yeah.
No.
Traveled
Not
all this
particularly.
way, and you didn't think to bring...
Diamond.
Oh my god.
Thought you had the diamond.
I thought you had.
I didn't even know you were gonna bring it. Need a diamond.
You forgot.
I don't have,
Let's
I don't have a
check.
random diamond on me. I mean, I have a lot of money.
Oh, I have a yellow diamond.
You do have a diamond?
Yeah, yellow diamond.
Okay.
Mhm.
If I recall, the yellow diamond, isn't the yellow diamond something for the Earth elemental?
No,
No.
Eh,
it's the diamond that's yellow.
okay.
This needs to be a white, well, what people call a white diamond. The reality is white diamonds are clear.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. He says,
Mhm.
"May I have the diamond?"
Yep. I reach over and hand it to him.
You place it in his ancient giant claw. He picks it up. He does a X inhale and blows into the diamond. The diamond shatters. Oops.
Hey, that was expensive.
Uh,
I guess
my
you need a diamond.
apologies. But I'm thinking if you wish for my electrical magical breast to be contained, you would need a clear white diamond. They are more magically attuned to the elemental magics.
Hmm.
If you
Unfortunate.
if you so wish, and if you do not mind waiting a little longer, I do have such diamond in my hoard, which I could gift to you for an exchange of money, of course.
How about for that yellow diamond bits? Those are still worth something, I think.
Very
Like diamond.
well. He kind of like hands out his hand where the yellow diamond bits and dust still remains.
I mean, most of the revival spells need diamond dust, so
Mm-hmm.
So now you have diamond dust. And he says, I will be back in 3 days. It is quite a jaunt to get here to my den. And he kind of like
Okay.
But
dive under the water, and you
oh,
see him
hold
swim
on.
off. Oh,
I want to ask him one thing before he leaves.
okay, he stops and turns towards you.
If you
Swims back up.
can, do you happen to have a pearl?
I do believe I have some pearls, yes.
I need one for a pearl of power.
Hmm. Indeed, that can be done. However, how big of a pearl do you need?
That is a good question. One that fits in the palm of my hand.
So you kind of like you see this this he sorry this is hang on um
Are they enormous?
yeah trying to they're um sorry they are gargantuan. So pretty large, pretty big, and like he kind of like his gargantuan head kind of like leans down towards your like his eye basically looks at you. And kind of like he narrows his eye a bit as he looks at the palm of your hand and says, "Ah, yes, yes. I do believe I have one that could be sufficient enough for you. Yes, yes. Obviously, if you are wanting something from my lair, I do expect an exchange of sorts."
All right. How much?
How about 500 gold?
Done.
Very
I give him
well.
500.
Oh, okay. He kind of like opens his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you put the gold in his mouth?
Yes.
Okay. He takes it and he says, "I will be back in 3 days." He goes into the waters and vims off towards his den. As this is happening, back to our friends in Tehran. Otis,
Yeah.
you and Sage Shay are in the manor, and you have your bunny. Which, by the way, did you name the bunny?
Not yet.
Okay. The bunny is there, and Sage Shay has the scroll of awakening, and he says, "You want me to use this scroll to awaken this bunny?"
Yep.
Okay. He kind of like utters the incantation and gestures towards the bunny, and the spell effects takes effect as the bunny is like affected by this. I kind of like looks at you. Do you say something to it?
Hello there.
Do you keep petting it or whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a beard, right?
Yeah.
This bunny stands on its hind legs, grabs you by the beard, and brings you close. And it says, "I prefer that you scratch behind my ears, and I prefer to have nice chopped niblets of carrots, if you be so kind." As you hear a female voice from the bunny.
Or smiles. Then he goes behind the ears and takes the rabbit.
So you scratch behind the ears, and you see her like, oh yeah, right there, right there. And Sage Day says, "Okay, thank you for putting in the word with the Duchess. I will be heading towards that meeting now. You two, enjoy each other." As he kind of like leaves this awkward situation that he has no idea what he's done.
Effect comes out of his trance just just to hear a random bunny. And all this is like, what the fuck? And I thought I had a weird thing going on. Does he he eats a chicken bone?
At this point, you. Oh my god! Okay. Give me a wisdom save. Effect.
All right, that has never gone wrong. Don't quote me. All right, it didn't click. There we go. Nat 20.
Oh, thank God, you succeeded. Okay. So you look at this bunny, and you hear it talking and whatnot, and that spikes an interest in the symbiote. But you manage to quell the hunger that it felt towards this bunny. And because you know how Otis feels about this bunny, and you don't want to do that to your friend. So you quell that hunger, and you just internally say, no, off limits, I will find you something better. So that's what happens. Oh my god. Um,
See, this is why we had the HR meeting. This is because you're eating the wrong stuff. I need you to digest the right things.
Yeah,
You're not eating the rabbit, okay? Effect says that right out loud right beside Otis.
oh. So Otis, you definitely hear this.
You're not eating the
but-
succulent rabbit.
like, this is like him, holding out, like, think. Yeah, he's planning to give out 11 platinum to, say Jay to get the bomb, so that he can get buildings and supplies and stuff, help him basically get influence in the city.
Okay.
So it's like, you just see him getting out the money, holding around, and you see him immediately turn around. And one of those anime ones where the eyes are all red. Intimidation.
Jeez, what's wrong with that guy? Weirdo, am I right?
So, yeah, that happens. So Otis now has a awakened talking bunny. So,
A charmed awakened talking bunny.
A very snobby, awakened talking buddy.
An aristocratic noble lady bunny. Anyway, getting back to the point. So I don't know what Otis is gonna do with the bunny. So he's spending bunny time or whatever. So so Fecht, you are spending time with your symbiote. What exactly are you wanting to work on specifically?
Right now, just tightening the bond, since I don't know, just start to explain.
So my question is, are you attempting to practice more with your symbiote, like using its abilities?
Yeah. Because I want to eat things better.
Okay, so do you enlist the help of Cassandra? Because she is like the head caretaker of the manor and she does cook?
I don't think I'd need that. I don't know. I feel like I more have to deal with the symbiote themselves than the actual food.
Okay, because you do have that ability that allows you to consume a piece of armor, and you could have the armor class of that armor as natural armor.
Alright.
And
Well, I mean, I already have the highest armor.
yes, and it
no.
does not oppose disadvantage but stealth checks, I believe, because this counts as natural armor.
Indubitably.
So yeah, and I do know that you tried to consume something else, and it failed.
The doctor's experiment thing that we killed really easily.
Yeah, and it, like, the symbiote reacted volatilely to it.
Which I'm still not fucking happy about. You hear me?
So you get a sharp pain, as in someone just, like, flicked you in the head. And
Doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Well, as it does this, it kind of like takes you back to a memory to I think one of your friends talking about something, talking about cannibalism.
Oh my god.
And it then links you back to the memory of the creature.
Oh fuck, was that guy my friend?
More no, it was linking that whatever was done to this creature. Well, actually, roll me an intelligence to see if you could understand what it's trying to educate you on. Would it? Oh,
6.
oh God!
All I can tell is that you're really bitching me out right now for no reason. God, you're just
Okay. In the simplest of terms of how it tries to explain it, creature and symbiote, same creature, but different.
Okay, but if you guys are the same, then it shouldn't be hard to eat the same thing.
Creature and symbiote, same but different. One.
What is it, vegan? Actually, I don't even know if Feck knows if veganism is a thing. So, what is he, an herbivore?
Oh my God. Okay. The creature, the symbiote, basically pings you, signifying that it can't consume another life form that has been altered heavily with Mazurite crystal.
Well, why didn't you just tell me that from the start?
As it okay, it took this took like 5 or 6 hours to explain this to you.
After I asked that, it's just like I just get shunted out the window by nothing.
Yeah, and as you say this, you get like a shock twinge in your gut as a response to your comment, and it just like gives you the sensation of like hungry.
Okay, we'll get you something to eat, but next time you really have to work on your communication skills.
So I would say that your bond has somewhat deepened with this creature that is currently residing within your decomposing corpse. So that's a plus.
Decomposing. I am I don't decompose anymore. I'm just in a constant state of compose.
Yeah.
But
So
without the D.
that is true. So that happens, and nothing else happens. I mean, you bond and whatnot. So, like, he was hoping that when you see another fancy, cool ass creature and you try to consume it, so you could try to get one of its abilities, he was hoping you try to get it.
Mm-hmm. Or at least I have to run by if it's affected by Mazurite.
Indeed.
Somebody's gonna get an upset tummy.
Because you were able to, like, in essence, consume the insects because they weren't exactly corrupted by Mazurite crystal. They were, in essence, they evolved because of it. So that's entirely different.
All right, so yeah, before if I eat something Mazurite similar, I'll do a quick
Basically,
little. I'll let them have a sniff around first.
Yes, because the reason you were not able to consume the scientist's creatures was because he heavily experimented on them with the Mazurite. So it was basically like eating poisonous garbage food, which would have poisoned you and the symbiote.
Oh man.
But basically, if you eat natural creatures, natural monstrosities, like that have not been corrupted by the Mazurite crystals, there is the percentile chance of you getting some of these creatures' abilities.
Damn, I should have gone dinosaur hunting.
Hey, who knows? Maybe you could get ways to show up teeth.
don't know, we're like the... I was gonna say bite force, but I don't really show my teeth, so...
No,
I guess
I
it wouldn't really matter.
get your meaning. I get your meaning, but we'll see how it goes. But with that, the day goes on for the rest of you guys in Kiron. Now, switching on back to the Cove group. Gonna find there we go. You guys wait another couple of days, and then Coven the Gentle returns, and emanate as he spits out from his mouth, and then puts into the ocean to cleanse it a bit. He produces a pearl for Layla, and he also produces 2 white diamonds. No, not white, clear diamonds. Sorry.
They're white.
White. Yeah.
White diamonds are clear.
Yeah.
If you get the cut where they reflect off of each other, they turn white.
Okay, thank you for that. But basically, he produces 2 for Adrian, and he has one as he gives you the other as he exhales his dragon's breath into the crystal, and you see a bright light flashes, and then the magic condenses into the diamond, and he produces you the diamond. Do you take it?
Yes.
As you take it, you see in the clear white diamond, you see what appears to be arcing electrical energy emanating from within the diamond. Think of it as a snow globe, but it is emitting electrical arcane energy.
So like a plasma ball?
Like a plasma ball? Yeah. Yeah, something like that. And he says, that is the best I can do. But like I said, if you want a pure electrical storm of lightning, you should concede talking to my blue dragon acquaintance.
Where is your blue dragon acquaintance?
I have met him a couple of 100 years ago, off the coast of Firhum, believe it or not. Apparently he was hunting for food until some humans downed him and left him for dead to drown. I took pity on the poor dragon and freed them. Ever since, this dragon has owed me a favor. Begrudgingly, he said this.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for your help there. This is very much appreciated.
Thank you.
I wish you safe journeys. But do tell me. He kind of eyes the green dragon wormling that's currently huddling next to Layla, using you as a shield. Why do you have a wormling with you?
Yeah. He lost his parents, so I'm taking care of him.
Kind of lowers his head. I see. Be wary of this one. Cunning they are. Liars, true. But with the proper upbringing, I think they can be more than trickery. After all, I did have run-ins with green dragons before, especially on this island. They mostly resided in the northern part of the island that they have decided to deem their territory. I have not seen them for a while. If they are in fact the parents of this young wormling, then you have my deepest of sympathies.
Thank you.
He kind of like bows his head towards you all. May we see each other on better terms than one of sorrow of losing one of my own kin. Farewell, fair travels, and fair seas. As he kind of like descends into the water and swims away.
Took some time, but I'm glad that we got what we came here for.
And it is 12:33. We started a bit later. Do you want to end the session as you guys return back to Kiron, and then
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can pick up with your items that you so wish?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is a good time to end it.
Okay. Thank you. I apologize for starting a bit late, but stuff happens. I hope you guys enjoyed
That's fine.
the session, and
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm looking forward, and I will put in the name of the doctor.
The dragon?
In the
The
doctor, the doctor guy, the
Mhm.
mad scientist guy, because I actually did write his name down. I couldn't remember, but it was Dr. Birkin. So I'll put his name and an image of him in game art. So
Okay.
yeah. So so you guys are close. You guys are nearly done. So I'll see you all next session.
Mm-hmm.
All
See
right.
ya.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
Have a nice week and weekend. Bye.
Bye bye.
You too.